What's going on, guys? Houston from Miller Precision here, and today we've got the Ranger 9C. This is our compact pistol. It is a 4.4 inch overall length, and we offer this with standard barrels, ported, also fretted barrels. So just like our Ranger 9X you guys saw in the previous video, we're going to go over this whole pistol, what makes it different, what we believe makes it better, and what options we have as offerings right out of the gate. So getting right to it, like I said, this is a 4.4 inch overall pistol. This one is ported, as you can see here. These pistols typically will come with fiber optic sights or night sights. They will all come RMR ready. You can get our iron sight optic plate from our website when you register for your warranty, or you can give us a call and we can hook you up with a t-shirt or a hat or whatever it is you're looking for. Features right out of the box on these pistols, we went to all the pistols having ambidextrous controls, both safety and slide release, which is something that, as you know, you're not going to see in the 2011 marketplace very often. So with that said, we also have quite a different barrel system. So this is a linkless barrel system that we've gone to help with reliability and accuracy and a little bit of ease of manufacturing as well. So go ahead and make this gun safe, check it out, and we're going to disassemble it here real quick and show you what differences are going on inside this thing. So all you gotta do, instead of having to rock your slide all the way back, we're just going to move it back just a hair here until the half moon in the back of the slide here lines up with our slide catch, and we're going to flip this pistol over and knock the pin out, a little slide catch pin, whatever you want to call it. As usual, pistols are going to slide right apart. First thing you're going to notice is for a 4.4 inch gun, we've got a much longer rail in the front here. That's going to give us a little bit more of a smoother feel. It also allows us to run the linkless barrel and the guide rod system that we had done. So we'll set that aside for the moment being. The real magic is inside of the slide and the barrel here. So everything is significantly simpler. The guide rod is a one-piece guide rod. We've gone to a flat coil spring. This should last more than the lifetime of the pistol. So less tuning, less replacement, less maintenance needed on these pistols. And then our barrel, instead of going out the front of the slide, as you would see on a 1911 or 2011, we are removing this from the rear, just like you would on a SIG, a Smith & Wesson, or a Glock. So the benefits of that are everything to do with the lockup of this pistol is done inside of the slide. The pin, or the takedown pin, or the slide catch, is only applying pressure upwards on the barrel. And what that does is gives us 3 points of contact here on the hood, or on the breech face, I mean, of the pistol slide, and then gives us contact on the top of the barrel right here in front of the hood, and also gives us contact around the diameter of the barrel. So what that's going to do is give you an increased amount of repeatability and more reliability as well. There's a reason that all of these pistols were redesigned after John Browning himself created the Browning High Power, and which is also a linkless barrel system. So as far as I'm aware, the only linked barrel system in the world is still the 1911. And it has its flaws, it has its pros, it has its cons. We went ahead and decided to go away from that and try something new. We think it's a phenomenal product and a phenomenal start to something new in this industry. So to assemble, all we're going to do is slide our barrel back in here like you would on your typical pistol. Drop in your guide rod and spring. Just make sure it's somewhat closely aligned. And we're going to slide this right onto our pistol frame. Push it back just a hair, get the pin to drop through. Line up our half moons, and there you go. Simple as that. So going over some of the frame changes, let's talk about the Ambi slide catch. So on the Ambi slide catch, you'll see that there's a smaller minus shape, oval shape, whatever you want to call it, on the ambidextrous side on the right side of the pistol here. So as we take this apart, the slide is its own item, and then the slide catch simply rotates 90 degrees and pops out. So these are retained. It's kind of hard to see, it's small, but there are the little ears on the right side of the slide catch, and those are locating and looking at the same type of machining on the frame. Rotate it 90 degrees. It's now locked in and retained, cannot leave the frame. We simply slide our slide back on, and again, drop the pin through, push it back just a hair, line this up, drop it in, and there you go. Our Ambi safety is a little bit different than typical as well. We do not use the key seat cut on the frame under here, and we do not have a tab. We actually have a key seat cut and T-slot style feature machined inside of the right side of the thumb safety here. And what that allows us to do is use the hammer pin from the other side with a groove on it to then ride in a track inside of the right side Ambi safety. The benefit of that is there is no key seat cut underneath the frame, making the frame weaker and cutting through, because you're seeing a lot of the frames, when they do that undercut, it actually cuts through to air, which you don't want because these pistols are already very thin. Any air like that cut through is just weakening the frame, in my opinion. So we've gone through and made some simple updates to that. So along with the safety and the slide catch being ambidextrous on this pistol, we have the ambidextrous or selectable ambidextrous magazine release. This is reversible, can be set up for right or left-handed use. It's a very simple system. There's actually a spring running vertically in the grip well, and you're able to pop the slide off and look at that. Let's take a quick peek. So once the slide comes off, you can see down inside here there is a vertical spring that can be simply popped out. Magazine release can be pushed out, flipped around, put in the other direction. Spring can be reversed as well. And then you are now set up to be a left-handed shooter with our pistol. So a lot of questions we get on these pistols as well is what magazines does it take? So we are shipping these with Atlas premium magazines. These are a standard 1911 double stack, 2011, whatever you'd like to call it, pattern pistol magazine. So you can run the 126 millimeter full-size magazine, 17 rounds, the 140 20 rounders, or the larger premium magazines Atlas has to offer, or some of, I think, the 26 rounders that Springfield has as well. It will work with all magazines. We've tested every magazine that I can come up with from the 2011 platform. Functions flawlessly. So thanks guys for checking it out. Appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, please. We got more to come.